Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rando stream. I am your host Paul and I am joined once again today by the players Lee and Rockets. How are you guys going today?
Great.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good for a Sunday.
Yeah, it is a good Sunday. It's not too hot. I managed to get all my lawns done today, which I'm happy with.
Oh, that's good. Well done.
Yes.
It's a bit cooler today.
It is a bit cooler, yeah. Yeah, wasn't as hot and sweaty doing the lawns, which is always handy.
Didn't die.
No, I didn't, thankfully. Sometimes it feels like you do.
Good day if you don't die.
Right, so today we are jumping into Lord of the Rings again. We are going to be reenacting the Battle of Helm's Deep. I have recreated the characters Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas and Gandalf. There are 4 characters, there are 4 classes, so I thought I'd make one class each, which kind of worked out. I'm also going to teach you guys another aspect of Fantasy Age, which I don't think you have ever seen before. This system actually has rules for mass combat, running huge battles on a major scale with thousands of men on the field.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. So, what we will do is...
mess this all up.
What we'll do is...
the slaughter of Helm's Deep.
We will start off with Aragorn. So I'll jump to that one there. So if you go to the tokens and then Lord of the Rings Heroes Aragorn, you can load up Aragorn. Both of you should have permission to see him. So I've decided to have
87.
him... That's about how old he was at Helm's Deep.
Yeah,
Although
that's right.
I believe he's the only one I put the age in. I think he is the youngest. I believe Gimli is about 140, give or take. Gandalf is about 1900, and Legolas is about 2,500. So they're all old. Right. So Aragorn, I have him as half elf, half human. I have him as an envoy, and one of the cool things about envoys is they actually get to choose 2 backgrounds and 2 social classes. So for the social classes, I chose outsider and upper. Outsider as he is part of the Dunedain Rangers, you know, a wanderer, that sort of stuff, and upper because he is also the heir to the throne of Gondor. I chose his backgrounds as wanderer, wandering ranger style thing, as well as heir to the throne of Gondor. Very simple. Some of the cool things he has as an envoy. Main reason I chose it, they are pretty competent fighters, nowhere near as tanky as a dwarf in armor, like a normal fighter, but they can still hold their own using fighting, heavy blades, that sort of stuff. They have the ability Dazzle, which is basically, it is a free action. They can choose a foe who can hear them, and they get to dazzle the foe. If their communication is greater than the foe's willpower, they get a +2 bonus to defense. And that's fairly easy to keep a track of by just activating it. If I activate, you see his defense goes from 15 to 17. I don't know why it is 15. That does seem a little high for his defense, considering he's only got 3. He must have something else put there. I'll also take the flaming weapon off. Mod 2. I think when I was testing him out, Gandalf had cast a spell on him to give him more defense. So his normal defense is 13. When he dazzles someone, his defense goes up to 15, making him harder to hit. So he's more glass cannon type, don't get hit rather than absorb it with armor. He's also got double talk, so you're an expert at manipulating the direction of social interactions. Probably not going to play much of a role in a giant battlefield, but in role-playing, he's pretty much the face of the party. And another one is coordinate. This one will play a huge role in the battle. Whenever he generates stunt points, he can automatically give 1 stunt point directly to any of his allies. And that's not cutting into his stunt point. So you gain 1 extra stunt point, or you gain 1 stunt point that you can give to another character. Key reason for this is if we have a quick look at Legolas, however you want to say it.
Correctly.
Correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, so Legolas. We have some pretty cool things like he has the Pierce Armor stunt, which with his roguish abilities is down to 1 stunt point instead of 0. He also has the talent, the thing, where is it? Vital Blow. You get that at level 4 as a rogue. Basically, when he takes an aim action, he can choose to forego his +1 to attack in favour of piercing the armour automatically. And it counts with the with the Pierce Armour stunt. If he uses that stunt, he just ignores armour. So suddenly his bow may only be doing 1d6 as opposed to a 3d6 for a greatsword, but he is ignoring the armour, and all he needs is Aragorn to give him 1 stunt point, basically command, you shoot the guy in the neck, and suddenly he just ignores armour. Armour's not a thing for Legolas. But back to Aragorn, other cool features he has. He is if I go to talents, he has command at expert level. So command, he can, when your presence inspires your allies, when you take a minor action to make a heroic gesture, all that sort of stuff, your allies get +1 bonus to willpower tests for the rest of the encounter. Also, when you inspire your allies with you can communicate with, they get a +2 bonus on initiative. So it's basically encouraging. This should not be at expert. This should actually be at master. They effectively get better, quicker reactions, better at initiative rolls, and stronger willpower, which will save for morale tests, all that sort of stuff. The other cool thing he is he is a champion. So when he does a charge action, any enemies within 8 yards of his final position get -1 on their next attack rolls. So he's debuffing all the enemy. And then you can lead your allies to inspire defense. First, you take an activate action to enter rally mode. When you do so, all allies within 8 yards gain +1 defense and +1 on willpower. Effectively, he's buffing his allies to get them better defense and to debuff the enemy, which kind of sounds kind of what Aragorn stands for, helping the allies, making the enemies weaker, that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. He also has Unduril, the blade, which is technically a bastard sword, but I've given him that. He also has the little dagger that he throws at Lurtz, or he stabs at Lurtz, then Lurtz throws at him and he baseball bats it away, and his short bow. You'll also see under Powers and Arcana, Flaming Weapon effect. That's just if Gandalf fires that off. You can do that, add an extra d6 on fire damage on a sword. And the 3 stunts he gets at level 2 and 4 is Taunt, is now only 1 stunt point, so he can taunt people in the battlefield. He must do a communication deception test versus the target's willpower self-discipline, and if he wins, the target faces yet another -1 to all opposed tests until the end of the current encounter. And then he has Embolden. Basically, he can do something. He uses his stunt points, obviously. It is 3 stunt points. But the ally he emboldens gets 2 plus his communication and temporary health. So that's 6 extra temporary health in the middle of the battlefield. Basically, make them stronger, all that sort of stuff. So that is Aragorn. What do you guys think of him?
Yeah, good. Looking at that, Embolden's quite interesting, isn't it? So give him a +6.
Unfortunately, it does have that thing once per encounter. And it can't be used on heroes with 0 health, so he can't res someone. But it does mean he can give an extra 6 health per encounter to any ally, which is going to be handy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Key one I really love is Coordinate, because you also, if you do like the stunt attack, you can give 2 stunt points. And it doesn't say, it says to an ally. It doesn't say to one ally. So you could technically give 1 stunt point to Gimli, 1 stunt point to Legolas.
Cool.
Yeah. So that is Aragorn. We jump to Gandalf. This is kind of based off Gandalf the White. He is a mage, so you can see his hit points suck. However, his power points, which is his mana, are pretty high. I will take off all the Aragorn. So I've got Aragorn's buffs there. So when Aragorn does his stuff, we can just click it and you can see his defense goes up and all that sort of stuff. Also, I have the flaming weapon effect. And why does he once again have 14 defense? I must have put another spell on him somewhere. Not 100% sure, but anyway, he is armed with Glamdring, which is another bastard sword, but he is pretty good at it. He's got a fighting of 2 and heavy blades, so he doesn't suck at using his sword. I think the Pathfinder one is just really difficult to get a mage to use a sword effectively. He is good at arcane blasts. I kind of envision the arcane blasts not to be firing eldritch blasts or that sort of stuff over. It'll be one of two things. It's where he is in the battle in Orthanc with Saruman, how he just waves his staff and, Saruman falls over. He does that a few times in different things. Or it could be when he is stuck up in the trees when the wargs are chasing the dwarfs, how he lights pine cones and throws them. So that sort of thing for his arcane blast. Arcane Lantern, which is basically light. He often uses his staff to light things.
All the time. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that is why he has extra defense, because I had Arcane Shield on. So Arcane Shield, many times he actually conjures a shield around him to absorb all the damage. I've got Burning Shield. There are a few times where that shield in the movies is actually a fire shield. It doesn't do any damage, but in this scenario it will. He can just activate the Burning Shield and charge into battle. Anyone who does melee damage on him takes damage. He's got Disorient. There are a few times in the movies where he uses his Arcane Lantern to go super bright and it disorients the enemy. I'm just using it sort of like that. So, he disorients enemies, giving them a debuff on everything. Flaming weapons, when the Legolas, Aragorn and Gimli meet him in Faghorn Forest, they think he is Saruman because he is now the White Wizard. He instantly heats up all of their weapons and they have to drop them because they're too hot. It's effectively my thing on that. This time he can actually control that a lot better and make it so it's not too hot for them to wield it, but when they attack they get extra fire damage. And you'll see the flaming weapon effect, activate that, that'll automatically do the 1d6 fire damage. He's got illusionary guise. He often was the wandering wizard who people didn't know who he was. There was the guy at the Prancing Pony who didn't know Gandalf was the wizard, just some old guy. There's also when Bilbo wants to hide the ring, he makes himself huge and everything dark and that sort of stuff. And we've got Mage Lock, because we saw how powerful that was in what was that, Balin's Tomb, locking the door and stopping the Balrog from getting in. And his stunts is Magic Shield. For 2 stunt points, he can add an extra +2 to his defense. And then Battle Magic, as soon as he casts a spell as a free action, he can use Arcane Blast. So cast Disorient on the enemies and then Arcane Blast to knock him down. He has also got Intelligence Fire Arcana. That is part of his ring he has. He actually has one of the 3 elven rings. Can't remember the name, but he has the elven ring which gives fire. He has Arcane Lore and Historical Lore. He's a good rider to show him riding Shadowfax. And he's got Communication Persuasion, as well as pretty good with the Arcane Blast. So I know it's not a full perfect Gandalf, but what do you guys think of Gandalf?
Seems good.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really missing, is there?
Not really. There were other spells I was sort of thinking that would be good, but I wanted to keep him. He uses a lot of fire magic and a lot of illusion magic and protection magic in the movies and in the books. You don't really see him hiffing fireballs. That's why I didn't give him like Flame Blast or Fireball or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, we have a Gandalf.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Yep. Anything you guys would change?
No, I don't think so. No.
Cool. Oh well, off to Gimli.
Animals, maybe talking to animals, maybe.
Possibly. He did talk to the moth, and he can speak with the great eagles. But I'm pretty positive the great eagles can actually speak common, because I believe they talk to Bilbo in the books. Yeah.
Does seem to have quite a good knowledge of languages, doesn't he, generally?
He does, yes. I was thinking, did I actually do that? If I go his talents, sorry, I didn't go with his talents at all. He has lore, which gives him effectively lore. He gets a +1 for gathering information stunts when he does anything with lore, which is why he has historical and arcane lore. He also has linguistics, which lets him learn other languages very easily and speak a bunch. I didn't bother writing the languages down, but effectively he can speak Elven, Dwarven, Common, Black Tongue, all that sort of stuff. And some of his other one, he is a sword mage. I was tossing up whether to make him a Nephilim type thing, which is, I can't remember what's the talent is. You've got Fey, Infernal, and Angelic heritages you can tack on. I was looking at that, but I decided to make him a sword mage, which gives him a slightly better power with Glamdring. If we have a look at Glamdring, I'll open it up. You click on the edit one, you can see it's 2d6 plus his willpower. So that's how he is proficient with heavy blades, because as a sword mage you get to choose any weapon and you're proficient with that weapon. So he chose longsword. And then he gets to basically use his willpower instead of his strength to do damage with his blade. Meaning he gets a +4 on top of the everything else. Just give me a sec. Yep. I'm recording, Zachy. I'll do it when I finish.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was me. The youngest wanted a Milo. So, yep, you'll just have to wait, Zachy. He was on there, but he wasn't on the YouTube. So yeah, that's why I chose Sword Mage, basically making him a lot more combat focused. He is almost as good as Aragorn. In fact, I think he is just as good because he's got fighting heavy blades, but his willpower is 4, whereas Aragorn's strength is only 2. So Aragorn only gets to add 2 to his sword, whereas Gandalf gets to add 4. Kind of meaning Gandalf and a sword off is probably better. If he tacks on all of his defensive buffs and all that sort of stuff, I think he can get up to about 17 defense. So he doesn't get hit, and he can do a lot of damage with his sword.
He was always stand by side, wasn't he, with Aragorn fighting?
He always did. Yeah, he never stood in the back line just hiffing fireballs. He was always up front with his sword ready to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Gimli. He is a dwarf. He has a huge amount of hit points, as you can tell. He is incredibly easy to hit with very little defense, but you can see his armor is 7, so he just absorbs all of the damage. He has a big giant dwarven war axe and 2 throwing axes. He also has, obviously, Aragorn's buffs and all that sort of stuff. He has Stout, which is a dwarven ability. Basically, his speed is not reduced by any armor penalties, and because he is heavily trained in armor, he can wear the good heavy armor without taking a debuff to his strength or his dexterity or anything. Basically, his constitution allows him to just continuously run along the fields of Rohan without, taking a breather. His talents, he has armor training, as I said. He also has throw-in weapon style, just given him a little bit of a bonus on his attack rolls with his throw-in axes. And he is a master at two-handed weapons, which basically means he gets to re-roll his damage. If you roll 4 ones on your 4 dice, you can say, I don't like that, I'm going to re-roll. Yes. When he hits someone with a two-handed weapon, he can move them back 2 yards without having to use the skirmish stunt, or it will go extra 2 with the skirmish stunt. And when he, you can strike fearsome blows with your weapons, you inflict +2 damage when using the Mighty Blow stunt. So Mighty Blow is now 1d6 +2 damage, which Combos off nicely as an expert berserker. Same sort of theory. He's kind of a barbarian. He gets into a rage, not a stupid rage where all he knows is fighting, but there were times where they had to drag him off the battlefield. With that, he gets a +2 bonus to willpower courage and willpower morale tests. He also has a +2 bonus to damage. Actually, that's not quite. That's the novice. With the expert, he gets an extra 1d6 +2 damage when he's in berserk mode. So his current weapon, being a Dwarven War Axe, is 3d6. Instantly, when he goes into berserk mode, that becomes 4d6 damage. If he happens to use Mighty Blow, which he gets for 1 stunt point, hence Aragorn given him 1 stunt point, that's 5d6 damage. That's a huge amount. If he has a flaming weapon, well, that's 6d6 damage. And, you know, it just keeps going up and up.
Yep.
And, yeah, there's not really much else I can say about Gimli. He gets himself pumped up. He attacks, and he does a huge amount of damage to any poor defenseless orc who stands in his way.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I think if I combo that and combo his berserked and I do a damage roll, that's a standard damage roll. And if that wasn't enough, I mean, that is 29 points of damage. That's not counting if he had Mighty Blow on it. So that's enough to kill an orc in one hit, even with the orc's armor. So what do you guys reckon is...
And do some good damage on the critical, wouldn't you?
Oh, if I can I actually do that? That was 29. If I do that plus an extra 2, 30 points with it. It was not quite as high. That was probably a very high roll. I rolled a 4, a 6, and a 4, so and a 5. The other one was a little lower, but yeah, 30 points of damage. You can't complain about that. I don't know anybody else who can actually get quite that high, unless you go higher levels where you start adding extra damage in. But yeah, what do you guys reckon? Is that Gimli? Is that a big, stout dwarven fighter?
I think so.
He's strong.
He is very strong.
He's strong. He's smash.
Yes. Last one is everybody's favourite elf, Legolas. Yes, I'll say it, Legolas, just to keep you guys happy. So I kept him as a rogue, as there are 4 classes, mage, fighter, envoy, and rogue. I kind of figured Legolas could be the rogue of the party. Key reasons for that is, like I said before, he gets the pierce armor and the vital blow, basically meaning if his basically meaning because he's so good with his bows, he doesn't have to take an extra time to aim. He's more aiming not at the general target, but at a weak spot, and he can just ignore armor entirely, which is good because longbows only have a little bit of damage. They are 1d6 plus 3, I believe. But he also adds his perception. He's got hunter, which means he adds +2 on top of that. I believe all up, he is 1d6 plus 7 base attack. If his dexterity is higher than the enemy's, which he has a dexterity of 4, then that goes up to 2d6 plus 7 damage. And obviously if he has flaming weapon, then we can see, get a roll. Well, that's a hit. Roll the damage. And we can see 18 points of damage. Nowhere near as high as Gimli's 30 points of damage, but Gimli would still have to take a deficit on armor in order to get that. Legolas can just ignore armor. Other
Good roll as
talents.
well.
Sorry? Yeah, I rolled terribly with
That was
that.
a good roll as well.
Yeah. I got a 1, a 5, a 5, and a 1.
Huh?
I suppose that's about average for 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
He is also a scout, meaning he can, take rerolls on stealth tests if he wants. His archer style, reason I went with that, any enemy within 6 yards, he gets a +2 damage on top of that. Plus, it means for him reload is a free action. Usually, you'd have to spend time reloading. He's so good at it, he can just pump out the arrows, meaning he can take the aim action pretty much every time. Hunter, like I said, you choose a weapon and you get +2 damage to all weapons of that type. He's chosen bow. And under expert, if he succeeds at a perception tracking or a dexterity stealth test to ambush a target, on his first roll, he automatically generates 1 stunt point. And as we know, 1 stunt point, because he has pierce armor, means on his first attack he's guaranteed to ignore the armor. He's also excellent at bows, as he is an elf. He's got dexterity, acrobatics, stealth, and initiative, letting him move fast, jump up, tightrope walk, all that sort of stuff that he's good at. He's got perception, seeing, and tracking, and strength jumping. I was tossing up jumping or climbing. He uses both in the films. It was merely, at level 5, you'd probably choose climbing, so he can climb up the Myrmikill and take them out. But it still only counts as 1, as we all know. So, yeah, not much. He also has a huge defense. If he upgrades Aragorn's stuff, that's a defense of 15, a speed of 18. He only has 4 armor, nowhere near as much as Gimli's, but more than Aragorn's and Gandalf's. So what do you guys reckon on Legolas? Decent
Seems
archer?
really
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Sorry, what was that? Rockets?
That seems really good.
Yeah. Cool. You'll also see there are other folders there. I don't know if you have the access to them. You may do, but let's see. If I go ownership, you guys have ownership over Theoden and Haldir.
I don't see Theoden.
No, I see Theoden.
It's under
Oh,
allies
there it is.
and Haldir.
Just popped.
Haldir just showed up.
Yeah, I just had to activate that. So we have Theoden as king of Rohan. He has a heavy lance when he's on horseback, but he never really uses it, so you could probably just take that off a bit. He basically has a long sword, a shield. He's considered on his horse most of the time. He's got mounted combat style, animal training, weapon and shield training, and horsemanship. And he is a knight by trade. He's also very good at intelligence, military lore, and communication leadership, being king. And Haldir, leader of the elves from I thought at first, because he said he was Elrond Sen's whatever, I kind of thought he was from Rivendell, but reading the wikis, he's actually from Galadriel's realm of I can't remember where the Forest Galadriel stays in. Does anyone remember that? No. But he is high elf. The same as, technically, I've actually read Legolas and his father are high elves. They are not wood elves. Wood elves are different stats altogether, but yeah, he's high elf, the same as Galadriel and Elrond. And he also has leadership. He doesn't have intelligence, military lore. He has cultural lore. And he has an elven bow and an elven blade. And ones you can't see there are the elven warriors, the elven army, riders of Rohan, an army of them, and then Rohan militia and an army of them. But you will see them soon. They are coming. Now, the next thing I wanted to go with is, if I go to mass battles and show you guys, this is how a battle works out. You have a commander, you have armies, and I will show you the armies. So if I show players this, we have 3 armies there, Isengard, Rohan, and the elves. So if we click on, say, the elves, you can see these. I put down Rivendell elves, that's not quite true, but their commander is Aragorn. If we open up Aragorn's stats, we can see his communication leadership is 6. He's got a communication of 4 and the leadership perk. However, his intelligence military lore is only 2 for his intelligence. He doesn't have military lore. So he's not going to be too good in some roles, but he's going to excel at other roles. The primary troop type is Elven Warriors. That's all they sent. They don't have any particular specialists, and there's 500 troops there. And that's really what you need for a mass battle card. If we go to Rohan, we can see it's slightly different. if I load Rohan up, so its commander is King Theoden. Because he has 2 communication and 2 intelligence, as well as leadership and military law, he gets a +4 on both stats. His primary troop is the Rohirrim militia. He doesn't have any specialists for stage 1 or 2. However, at the end of the battle, he will have... Sorry, the sun's to the east, which means he'll have the Riders of Rohan, the big army of Emowyn. No, Emowyn is the sister. I can't remember the guy's name. The guy that Carl Urban plays, as well as Gandalf the White and Faghorn Forest. And then we can load up Isengard as well, and we can see that it's Saruman's Uruk-hai, and with that we have they have primarily Uruk-hai soldiers. They also have stage 1 specialist as blasting fire, stage 2 specialists as the berserkers and the commander, and nothing in stage 3. And he has leadership but no communication because they just grunt, but he has intelligence, military lore, and 10,000 troop.
Yep, 10,000 troops.
So the stages of the battle. You have stage 1 is your opening maneuver. So this uses intelligence, military lore. Now these are all advanced tests. We'll get into the target numbers and stuff. Examples of specialist troops would be skirmishers, elite elven scouts like cavalry, that sort of stuff. This is basically the opening maneuver, the starting of the battle, you know, light troops clashing together, all that sort of stuff. You then move into the main engagement, which uses communication leadership. And this is the bulk armies you have, and whatever high-priced leaders and all that sort of stuff you have leading the army. Whoever wins the main engagement gets to choose for the finishing moves whether you use communication leadership or intelligence military lore. So winning the main engagement is probably pretty helpful, because if you have better communication leadership, you want to use that to go with the final battle. And then we have mass battle tables. So this is where the success thresholds and stuff are. This is based on how many troops you are facing. So if we take in the Uruk-hai have 10,000 troops, but they will be facing a combined forces of about 1,500. So for them, their success threshold would be challenging of 15. Whereas the other two, they are facing 10,000 troops, so their success threshold would be hard of 20. Then you choose the target number, so you choose what type of troop they will be going. Militia for your basic type of troops, such as the Rohirrim militia. Or if you're going against the elite elven infantry, that will be stuff like elite cavalry, rangers, ogres for hard. So I was going to pretty much come up with the medium of about 13. I was going to do it 13 that the Uruk-hai army has to get. And being a major test, you roll 13. If you get over 13, then you take the stunt dice, add that up, accumulating it, and once you hit the target, the success threshold, you win the battle. Sorry, my throat is killing me. And really, really sore. We then have battle test modifiers. So specialist troops, that's where the different specialists come in. You get a +1 on your modifier. If you have battlefield surprise, you get a +1. So if you lay your troops out special and get a good surprise, the enemy weren't expecting it, then you can get +1 to +3 on that. If the enemy outnumbers you 2 to 1, you take a -1 on your roll, and it goes right up to 4 to 1 at the most. If the enemy occupies high ground, or these last three, high ground, prepared positions, fortifications, you get to choose one of them. So with you guys, I would be taking a -3 on the rolls, as I'll be commanding Saruman, because you guys are in fortifications, which counts as both high ground and prepared positions. And then poor weather is -1 to -3. I would say... Sorry?
The mud, wasn't it? There's tons and tons of mud.
It was midnight when the battle started, and it was raining heavily. I would say elves and Uruk-hai are kind of used to that because they all have dark vision and that sort of stuff. Rohan are not, so I'd say the elves would probably only take a -1, Uruk -2, and Rohan -3.
Actually, the elves would be better on their feet, wouldn't they, generally?
Yes. Final stage of that is the crisis point. So once a army gets 5 close to their target number, a crisis point happens, and this is where we stop going battlefield control, and you zoom right in and start controlling tokens. Basically, something will happen, and something will happen, and you guys have to fight a fight with the actual characters, trying to win a war like that. Whoever wins the crisis point gets 5. If the side that was 5 away from winning wins it, they win that particular part of the battle. However, if the side that wasn't 5 away gets it, they are now 5 closer, and you continue to roll. So it's sort of, you play the big giant scale battle, and then once you get real close to finishing that arc of the battle, you zoom right into the battlefield and have a slugging match with the actual characters. And that's essentially how a mass battle runs. Does it kind of make sense to you guys?
No, not at all.
That's good.
Not at all? You're lying, aren't you? Right. I probably should have kept that open, but we'll jump over to Helm's Deep. So, if we zoom out, I have drawn a map of Helm's Deep here. We can see I've put everyone in positions. So we've got Rohan in the main keep, and then on the outer wall we've got the elven soldiers, and we've got 10,000 Uruk troop lining up in front of it. Now, to begin with, we'll make the assumption that the Uruk are not in position yet and it's dark. Do you guys want to do anything extra to see if you can squeeze out any extra bonuses?
What sort of time do we have? Like, how much time do we have, do you reckon?
You can hear the thumping of the feet, so you've probably only got a few minutes to make any extra minor decisions. You won't have enough time to set up trebuchets or ballista or anything like that.
So I was actually thinking oil or something, hot oil and fire was what I was thinking, but okay.
If you wanted to get your bows fire bows, I would say that would count as a +1 for elite troop.
Let's do that. That sounds good. Set them on fire.
Cool. Now, I've made the assumption the elves are on the walls. Did you want to do anything with the elves?
What do you think, Rockets?
Because
It's
remember,
hard for me to figure.
remember in the battle, nobody knew the elves were coming. So at this stage, the Uruk are not aware that the elves have arrived.
Oh, you mean they don't think they're behind the walls?
They probably don't know. They don't know who's on the walls, so they wouldn't know the elves are there until they get close enough and the battle lines are drawn.
That's going to be one hell of a long toss. That's all I can think. Look at the distance there.
Oh, to get to there, that is a throw.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really. I mean, this is a first for me to do.
Yeah, is
do a
that
battle
actually
like
wrong
this.
then? Isn't it? Should Legolas and Gimli be over on the far right?
We have a few people that maybe we should put on the ramparts more, because like they're holding in the background here. We can move them forward just to have more firepower out there.
Well-
But the way the mechanics of the battlefield work, I don't know if that even matters. Because
Well, my
gonna be-
initial thought, if you guys wanted to indulge me as a strategist or a player of strategy games who thinks he's good but probably is not, is I would seriously look at pulling the elves off the ramparts onto the ground beneath them, so they can fire up and over, giving them the element of surprise, giving them +3 to the elves, and then load the ramparts with the Rohirrim militia, so the orcs think they're just fighting men on both sides. How would that sound?
that sounds logical.
Cool. Okay. I think, can you guys click and drag elven armies, or are you able to?
No.
No. Dang. Okay,
Nothing.
so I will get you guys, and I'll just do them all in one big lot. We'll keep some up there, and then we can, say, drag a few of these guys here over. Yoink. Oh, that is slow. That
It's
is
slow, isn't it?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
It's sort of, yeah. I don't think the system was kind of designed to hold this amount of people. But yeah, if we load the reserves that you said, if we load them up here, so it looks like it's just full of men, and see if that makes a difference to the general outcome. We'll keep a few elves up there, and we've still got Theoden up here in the top of Helm's Deep, so he can always retreat back. You don't want to lose the king.
We want to grab, I get to use my drawing tool.
Yep. Oh, yes. I've given you both ability to do drawing, so we can actually draw on the battlefield like pros.
Maybe like those two can move there.
Those two up to there. Sweet. I can do that. Zoink.
Totally.
And zoink. What I might actually see if I can do, I'll quickly do it. If I configure ownership on everything, give you basically ownership over all of the armies, you should, in theory, be able to move people across.
I can move the elves right now.
You should be able to move a bit more than just the elves. Try now. Yep. Okay, cool.
I can move Rohan, Militia. I can't move the Elven Warriors.
Can't move Elven Warriors.
I can move Haldir.
Okay, you should now be able to move the Elven Warriors.
Okay.
There we go. Right, so we need to finish off getting our troops all sorted, which means I am going to load up the PDFs. Now, can you guys edit the PDFs? You see how they are a weird bluey color? Can you write something inside them? I'm hoping you can, because it means that I've done my job right, and you guys should be able to
Can
do
you
stuff.
share it with me again, please?
Certainly. There we go.
Thanks. Yeah, you can definitely do it next. I clicked and I was like, oh, change stuff. Yep.
Yes. Okay, cool. So under the communication leadership, if we have a look at the mass battle tables, what I was going to look at is we look at the initial battle, which will be the opening moves. This uses intelligence military law, which is the second one down. So my target number is going to be TN of... like I said, I'm going to do a TN of 13 for my target number. And I'm going to have a success threshold of 15 for the Urukai. No, I keep pushing the wrong one. There we go. I don't know my keyboard. I've got a +4, but if we have a look at the mass battle modifications, I have only one specialty troop, giving me a +1. However, you guys are in prepared fortifications, so that is going to be a -2, because +1 -3 should equal -2, or is... Yes?
What's enemy in prepared positions and enemy in fortifications?
Sorry, you guys are in fortification. So it starts off, enemy has the high ground, say they're on cliff tops, that sort of stuff. Then the next level is they're actually in prepared positions. They've managed to put up barricades and that sort of stuff. Then the third stage of that is enemy in full fortifications. They are, on a rampart behind...
In a castle.
Yeah, in a castle.
In a castle.
So I'm going to get a -3 for that. +1 because I have the blasting fire. And then I'm going to get, say, a minus... I'll just do... Actually, I'm not going to do any minus for whether for the Urukai or the elves, but I will do a -1 for Rohan, just because men aren't used to fighting, that sort of thing. So I have a -2 on my roll. Now, who wants to control Theoden and who wants to control Aragorn? Or who wants to control Rohan? Who wants to control the elves?
You pick.
Oh, I'll go for the elves.
Okay. So, the elves, you have a military lore test of +2, being Aragorn. He's not quite up with military combat. He's a better upfront leader. Your target number, you are facing basically men-at-arms, so your target number is going to be 11. So anytime you roll over 11, you have succeeded the threshold. You, however, have a success threshold because you are facing 10,000 men. You have a success threshold of 20.
Wow.
Your military intelligence. Now, if we have a look at the thing, you have battlefield surprise, which should give you a +3. You also said you wanted your fire arrows, so that goes up to a +4. We're ignoring the poor weather. The enemy are on the ground underneath you. However, they do outnumber you 1 on your roll. So
I've got to get...
You've got to get 11, and you have a +1. Well, +1 +2. So that should equal 3.
So, okay. So what is it when it says task difficulty for threshold 20 hard?
Yep.
What
Okay.
am I rolling? When do I roll that then? Because that sounds like a nightmare.
So you roll your test threshold just the same as every other test using intelligence military lore. Oh, YouTube is paused. Why is YouTube paused? YouTube is not responding. Sorry, I have a weird thing where YouTube has decided to not respond. Why is that?
They can't handle Isengard.
That's right.
Yeah.
So many people.
No, this is weird. It's just said YouTube is not receiving enough video, yet I know I'm streaming at 5 meg per second. That is very weird. Oh well. It's back up and running. So, yeah, you have a target number of 11 on your military intelligence roll in order to earn points. Then you take the stunt dice and you accumulate that up. Once you have hit 20, you win
20.
that part of the battle.
I got you.
And think
So I
advanced
got you.
test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I got you. Right. Sweet.
Yep. So you have all up a +3 on your rolls for military lore. And I will just go back to my one. I have, which equals a +2. So I've got +2. You've got +3. Now, Rohan, you have a decent communication, leadership, military intelligence law, all that sort of stuff. You guys will be getting... Now, are you guys firing fire arrows as well?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you get a +1 for fire arrows. You don't get the battlefield surprise because the enemy know that you are there. That's their whole point, is to go and kill you. The enemy outnumber you 4-1, so that will go down to a -3, which is a -2 all up. And you have a -3 because it is poor weather, which gives you all up, let's see, equals +1. And why did I do that? Like that? There we go. So you get a +1 all up to get 11, which means if you roll 10 or higher, you are passing the test. And that there is the very first one. There are sub-rules on working out casualties, and we could take that into account, but it just starts getting things a little too annoying.
Mm-hmm. Annoying, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. Can I? No, I can't do that. Okay. In that case, there is really no initiative, so we will start off with level 1. I will delete the tests here. So I will roll the Uruk Commander, and Lee, if you roll the Aragorn, and Rockets, you roll Theoden. And you're basically rolling for this particular one intelligence military lore. So,
Which I don't have, so it's just a standard intelligence.
So it's just straight intelligence. Basically, we just roll them and we add the +2. So what I will do is if I go 1, 2, 3, and then plus... Oh, no, we can do stuff like that. Yep, so when you roll it, right-click on it and make sure you are adding the extra.
I pressed Control rather than Alt. I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, cool. So if I...
You also grabbed Aragorn.
Yes.
That's what I'm running.
Yeah,
Aragorn.
That's who you're rolling.
I thought I was Aragorn. I thought you chose the elves.
No,
Yeah, the elves are Aragorn.
His elves run by
Theoden is the one that controls that.
Oh,
you control the men.
All right.
Yeah. So these don't generate stunt points, so you can just quite literally roll down the bottom 3d6 plus, I'm going to do 2, and if I roll that one there, we can see that I have 14. My target number is 13. That's not going to work because we don't know which dice was the thing, do we? Yes, we do. If we click on the stunt ones, now if you click on there, the 3d6, it'll say whatever it is. It'll be the last dice. So I get 5.
And I didn't make it. So.
And you didn't make it?
I don't know how to roll this guy.
Oh, +2. No, I did. 12.
Oh, yes.
What's mine 11?
Your one is +3. So, yes, you did technically make it there, and you get 4. So, all up, you guys, maybe I better write this on actual dice. And I popped out. I'll pop you back in. If we roll here, you guys have a +4 at the moment, and I have a +5. So if you wanted rockets, you can just go down to the chat and just click the 3d6 and add the +1 that Theoden gets. Okay, 3d6 plus 1 is 10. You did not succeed, I am sorry. So the first volley, the Rohirrim soldiers are firing blind. It seems to be bouncing off the armour of the Uruk. However, a massive wave of these flaming arrows go flying over the ramparts. The orcs were not expecting it, and that takes a decent chunk of orcs out. So you guys are on +4, I'm at +5. And then we base... Sorry?
I don't understand why it said Elven Warrior Army when I rolled.
I don't know why either.
Clicked on something? Okay.
Ignore it.
Theoden?
Ignore it. I don't know why.
I just clicked on it anyway. It doesn't matter, yeah. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I actually don't know where Theoden is. Oh, there he is.
There you go. I just rolled 15. But that's how you do it. So go on to onto allies. You'll find them there.
Yeah. Okay. Second roll, run of the battle. Lee, you can roll first.
Thank you. Plus.
You are rolling
+3?
+3. Yes.
Success.
That is a success. Yes, it is.
+3.
+3.
It doesn't show the +3. I must have been wrong there.
No,
Okay,
well, you get a
21
+2, so technically it is +2 plus an extra 1. So maybe we just do it like that. That might be a bit easier. And then if I do it like that, so if I roll my intelligence military lore, I get a 13, but I'm at -2, so I got nothing. So
Excellent, because you're 5.
I'm 5. You are now at +5 as well. And then rockets, roll Theoden's intelligence, military lore. That is 15 -3. You have it with 6. Wow. Okay, so you guys are up to +11 now. And I'm still at +5. So, yeah, you guys are pretty much owning this battle at the moment. The orcs haven't quite been able to get, they're firing a little bit of crossbow bolts up there, but they're trying to get a whole heap of ladders up onto the walls, and each time they do, you guys are shooting them down. It's especially with the amount of elves that are firing in the background, you just keep pummeling them down quite a bit. So that's round 2. I'm going to pop this out so I can actually see it on another one. And now round 3. Roll away there. Rockets, you got the highest last time. Lee got
mine now, though.
Oh, you did yours. Okay, that's 6.
That's a 19. That's a roll, finally. And I got my modifier right as well.
And you did. So that is
Military law
a
again?
6. Yep, that is military law.
Nice. Nice 6. Oh, crap.
Bro.
Nope, that is not enough to do it, sorry. But you guys have now triggered off the crisis point.
He's got to add his pluses onto it, though, isn't he?
His pluses, yes, he's got
3?
intelligence there and a military law, so he's got the +4, -3. So he actually rolled a 7.
Oh, is that minus?
Yeah.
Oh, -3. Very cool.
And I managed to get myself, I succeeded, and I get another 3 on top of that. So I'm not doing very well at all with these rolls. The elves seem to actually be winning this battle. That puts me to 8 from memory. 8. Okay, this is now crisis point time. So I'm going to pop this out. The crisis is basically the walls are still standing. However, we have lots of ladders pointing up, being able to form here, 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 and another one here. I'm going to start loading troops onto it. We're now going to go into tactical combat. So, yeah, let's go. You are into there. You guys are all in. You guys are in. Now, the way this is going to work, this is going to have a bunch of Urukai. Once 5 Urukai get up onto the field, they're going to form an army, and I'm going to dump an Urukai army up there. But they're going to pop up one at a time at each location. So we'll actually get them up onto there, and then up onto there, and we'll go up there, and they are the berserkers, and up there.
Get off my bridge.
Get off your bridge.
Get off my wall. Get off my wall.
That guy, and that guy are all going to there, and I am going to roll NPC only. You guys can roll that. So you've got Gimli, Legolas, Aragorn, and Haldir are fighting up there. You can take 2 each, and let's start the fight.
So shall I continue with Aragorn?
You might as well.
Who did I have last time? Was it? Did I have Gimli last time?
I think you
Did
had
have
Gimli
Legolas?
last time, yeah.
I did have Gimli, yeah.
All right, I'll take the elves, and then you take those 2.
Sweet. Okay, you guys roll. You can just hover over the thing and roll. Yep. I'll also roll the Elven Warriors. Okay, I think everybody has now rolled. Nope, I've got one more Elven roll. There we go. Done.
God, that was a roll from Heldir. Jesus.
It was. Okay, Heldir, your turn first.
I didn't see it. What did he roll?
19.
19.
Okay, cool. All right, so Heldir, if I double-click him, this is a little bit different for me. But I would imagine he works kind of similar.
He
so
works the same. You just have a smaller sheet, so you just click under the attack, the +6, and then everything else should work the same. But treat it the same, so target who you are attacking, and then under your character sheet, roll +6.
All right, well, let's get the guy that's right next to him, and
Yep.
we'll do the, we might as well stab him.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby, stabby success. And now you can just click the damage there. Sweet. And I will apply damage. Did he only? Yes. Okay, -2 and blood. Not a lot of blood, but a bit of blood. Right, so the elves, I'm just going to take all 3 elves, and they are going to start moving up to there. It is now going to go to 3 orc. Let's see. This
I
orc.
got a question.
You've got a question, yes.
Elven, what's that divided by 2 weapon group thing?
What do you mean divided by 2 weapon
Well,
group?
okay, so I rolled a 6 and a 4, which would be 10. And then if you add in the 1 and the other 2, it's 13. But then
I
it got
see.
divided by 2 for some reason.
Yep. Give me a sec. I know exactly what that is. He just didn't have all of the elven weapons done. I certainly hope I'd done that for the others. Yes, I did do it for the others. Cool. I mean, it didn't matter. You still won. But that is an extra 2 points
Well, that's
of
the
damage.
so it should be
-2 more. So that puts him down to 11. Yes.
what was divided by 2, so shouldn't it
It's
be 13?
okay.
And then whatever.
Re-roll the damage. Now that I've fixed that issue, re-roll the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I went from 13 to 6.
Let's
Dang
see.
it.
Let's see.
Legit 6.
11. How's that?
Oh, I'm happy, yeah.
That's a bit better. Okay, anyway, this Urukai is going to target an elf with an Isengard sword. He succeeds, and the way I'm doing it is... no, we'll do damage. We'll do proper damage. So that's -5 there. Let's see. Elf is going to retaliate with +4. And the damage.
Nice.
And that's a decent amount. Okay, Gimli, your turn.
Ooh, that's me. Smash.
Smash.
Smash. Is it worth me? Do I do anything? Can I do like Berserk or something before this? Or?
You're already in Berserk mode. I've already put that in.
Oh, cool. Okay. There's not much else to do, is it? Really, he just smashes things.
Just
Yeah.
average 30 damage, kill him with the axe. Yeah.
I would say Aragorn has
maybe-
activated his buffs originally because he was on the thing in the battle. So you should have all the buffs you can.
Yeah, it will start. So if I go for that guy there, I guess
Yep.
he's closest.
Yep.
I'll leap at him, or maybe where to go.
That's not too hard to do. There we go. Push the orc out of the way. Right, that is a success.
Any bonuses on this roll? Or is it just a roll?
Just
roll damage.
Just damage roll. I mean, that's
That's not
enough.
bad. 27. That's ridiculous. 6, 5, 1, 3, 6.
You had flaming weapons
Nice.
active as well, so I will deactivate the flaming weapons because Gandalf is not there, but still, that's more than enough. The poor dude had 7 hit points.
Poor dude was. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no. Sorry. I squashed him.
I'm sorry. I think that's him there. So,
He's quite good then, Gimli. He's quite good. As long as he hits, he does hurt.
yes. Right, this orc is going there. He's going to start battling that one. We've got
that's
some
one.
more.
I'll just shout 1 at Legolas.
Sorry?
I'm going to shout 1 at Legolas.
Oh, yes. These guys are all moving into position. Now it's Legolas's turn.
All right, well, I got to kill this one that's in front of me. Hopefully we just... T. And then longbow at close range with the bonus for the...
That is a success with 2
Pierce
stunt
armor.
points. So you're going to
You
pierce,
roll 1, 2, and 2. Then.
and
That
he
was
still
amazing.
succeeded.
And he still succeeded, yeah. That's amazing.
Pierce
Okay.
armor.
So you're using the pierce armor stunt. Right, roll for me some damage.
All right, so How do I actually?
Just
Do I
click
just
the
roll
damage.
the damage, just
Yeah.
regular? Okay. Oh,
Well, that's still 12 points of damage. And if I
shouldn't it have been
apply...
like multiple die 6 though?
Yes, it should
Because he's
have, because he
got
has
like
the...
archery style and hunter.
Okay. Roll damage. Oh, no. I keep clicking that. Roll damage again for me.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's the 3 dice. Oh, it's
That was not the damage.
Let me correct this.
You
So
can
it
No.
gets
re-roll
worse.
this.
Click on the damage inside the
Oh,
chat
sorry.
window.
Sorry.
You're
I only
amazing.
did
You
2. I
are
didn't do 3.
amazing.
I know
You're so
it shouldn't
good.
do 3 because you have your bow does 1d6 plus you have pinpoint attack doing 1d6. So your bow is 2d6 plus 9 at the
I
moment.
thought.
Gandalf
okay, so
isn't
what do I
there
get?
to give him
Oh.
the flaming weapon.
Okay, for those. Okay, so I get a stunt point from the archery style, and then the hunter's expert. I thought that gave me a die.
No, it gives you a +2.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But that's okay because you are ignoring the damage. So if you were not, you done 7 points. Because you're ignoring the damage, you do the full 11 points of damage. That's almost killed him. You also have one more stunt point. Did you want to skirmish him and knock him off the field?
Wasn't there something where I could do like a free action to attack?
Yes, that there is
Oh, I don't have
your
enough points for it. That was
perforate.
perforate. I don't
Yeah.
have the. Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Right.
you'd need to roll a 5 to get that.
So you're saying that I can do what?
You can kick him off, and that will probably kill him. Kick him off
Knock him
the...
down.
Oh yeah, I'll do
Knocking
that.
up the hill.
How do I kick
Well,
him?
basically, you kick him 2 yards, and that is going to get him dead, just like that.
Oh, it's just like I declare that I kick him.
You kick him off the field. Yeah, kick him because you're high up on the ramparts. You kick him, he goes flying.
Awesome.
If he lands, he dies.
I keep up with Gimli.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I
we've got...
I think that you're gonna catch up. Like I think as long as guys keep getting near you, I think
Yeah, they're gonna
Gimli's
be dead.
smoke Legolas in this.
I'm actually thinking moving these guys off the thing, but anyway, we have... He is... Why did it skip him? He is dead. So let's remove him from the battlefield. We then have this next Urukai is dead, so let's remove him from the battlefield because, yep, this guy here is going to charge up to that one. So for the baddies to win, they have a secret objective. They also have to get 5 armies on the field. For you guys to win, you have to kill at least 20 enemy before they get their 5 armies up. And I'm going to move this guy over to here, and we're just going to move all of these guys. They're still fighting, they're shooting, all that sort of stuff. You can just imagine these guys are shooting multiple arrows on the battlefield. And I believe it is now Aragorn's turn.
So, okay, so can he buff anything while he's sitting before he does anything else?
He's already buffed
He's
people.
buffed.
I went under the assumption that he is buffing people.
Cool, prepped.
Yeah. There, that's a bit better, I think. Yep, so it's literally just start attacking, I think. We'll kick him off.
Yeah, I guess jumping over towards these guys here. Can I do 2 attacks?
If you
One
roll enough, you can get 2 attacks.
Okay,
Lightning attack. So
Let's
you're
roll
going
enough.
to need at least 3 to get a lightning attack on the stun points.
right, okay. I can do anything to surprise them? Can I do like a dazzle or something on them? Or
You can basically say you're dazzling them, which will effectively put up your armor class to 15.
do that. Let's dazzle.
Yep.
Hi. Comes in with this.
Hi, Aragorn. Right, so target an
there's nothing
Urukai and go for it.
Let's smash that one there because he can. Come on then. Let's give me some good.
Nice.
5.
5.
points.
So are you giving 1 stun point to either Legolas or Gimli? Because when you generate, you just give 1. You don't reduce your amount by 1, so you still have 5.
Oh, I think Gimli because he stood next to me.
I would too.
Okay, so you have 5 stun points you can use.
Okay, can you give me a stun page, please?
Certainly.
I want to do 2 attacks, basically. I want to try and take out 2 orcs if I can.
Okay, so I will show you those there. They will be basic combat stunts. The 2 attack ones, I believe, are lightning attack for 3, which means you can still use Mighty Blow and put an extra D6 onto it.
Let's do that.
Sweet.
So let's Mighty Blow the first one and then do lightning attack, yeah.
Okay.
Damage, so...
Right-click
D6,
on it and add an extra D6. Oh, wow.
Bad.
Not bad. That drops him down to 5 hit points.
Okay, and then second attack. Do I was go with the same guy? No, I'll go for the other guy.
It's your choice.
I'm torn. I'm going to go for the other guy.
Okay. That is a hit. You can't get stunt points on that.
More damage. Not bad, Lem.
Sweet.
Chunk.
Okay. Off to this guy over here who is going to retaliate against Haldir. And Isengard's sword. Is that enough to hit? It is. Not enough to get any stunts.
Cool. That's some damage, though.
That was nice. That was nice indeed. Okay, it goes back to Haldir. Your turn.
Okay. Well, presume stabbing.
Oh, look at that. 6 stunts.
Nice.
Exciting.
All right, I'm gonna do a. Well, I think this guy's just gonna die. I don't know.
Let's just look at him and scare him. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
That will do it.
Double 6s
Okay,
help.
so
double 1s.
he is dead.
Can I do damage to the ladder?
No, but you can, if you want, you can pull out your bow and I'll give you a free attack at the other Uruk over here. You can use lightning attack on him. And you didn't technically
I definitely
use...
want to do that.
Yep, okay. So target him
And I'll use the mighty blow.
And mighty blow. Sweet. You can probably... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say you could use Pierce Armor on top of that. That is a hit. Okay, so at mighty blow... add
another die 1.
Yep, add another die onto that.
Is it slash roll?
There we go, 2. So that's 12 all up. No, yep, we'll go with the 12, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, I will give it another 2 and I'll half its armor. Boom, that's down to 1/3 of its health. All right. This elf up here who was in the combat, you basically knock him back and we're just going to ignore these elves here. They're more there for show, in all honesty. This guy.
Not steaming kills.
Right, Isengard's sword. Can I hit Aragorn? I missed Aragorn. Because of the dazzle, I have managed to miss Aragorn. How cool is that? Gimli.
Smile.
Yes, well, because of the dazzle, you can fuzzle him, and the orc's brain can only take so much dazzlement.
I'm fuzzling. Oh.
Yes.
Smash. I think smash is all I can do.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Now, remember, he's got 1 stunt point, so he can use Mighty Blow if you wanted. He can use it for free, but add an extra 2.
Save it, because I don't really need it against this guy who's already damaged.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you save a Mighty Blow.
I don't have to. I can use it if you want me to. That's fine.
No, I think you're probably going to absolutely annihilate him anyway.
No, annihilate. Yeah, he's got no health as this guy. Well, just
You're averaging like 30.
22.
22.
22 is still high.
That is applied damage. And that one is going to be this guy is dead and bloodied. Because I want lots of blood and off the field. So we are now looking at 4 enemy down. After Legolas's turn, the Uruks are going to start repopulating, and then at the start of each initiative, they are going to be popping up again. So it's just going to get a little bit harder and harder. Legolas, you successfully attacked.
All right.
19 points of damage. Wow.
I'm trying to kill that one that's in front of Aragorn.
Yep. And he goes sailing off, and he is dead. So, as I said, I have more Uruk that I can populate with. So here are...
1 second.
1 second.
Oh, okay. I was going to... Was that this next round or the same round? Because Aragorn's going to ping off of that Uruk over there in the distance.
Okay, you can do that. Go for
Right.
it. I'm just going to start
Then you
populating
ping
up.
towards it.
I'll just see who you are targeting, and then I will do that.
So is this the next round you're bringing these guys in, or should I wait and just find next to me?
No, go for it. It is Aragorn's turn.
All right, so this guy here, I believe, has already been attacked, yeah?
That guy there, yes, he has.
Okay, so he's going to try... He's going to ping a short bow at him.
Okay.
How far it is, maybe it's quite far, but we'll see.
That is a success.
Nice. And I don't know how much damage this guy does. Oh, that's not bad. 10 points.
Short points, so that is another one down.
Yeah, cool.
Right, in that case, let me take...
Bring him on next round.
Bring him on. You asked for it. Okay, Haldir, your turn.
Love the dice. You love all that dice.
Okay. Heldir and this Elven Warrior are going to get flanks on whoever comes up this ladder.
They are, so that is add a +1 to your attacks.
All right. And then he's also going to aim.
Okay.
Or you can't aim a sword, can you?
Yes, you can.
Strike.
Yep.
Oh, you can. Okay, he'll aim. And then I got a T.
You just mean it. When you do it, you mean it.
Yeah. All right.
That is a hit with
Yes.
5 stun points.
Ah, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right,
I'll
so
mighty
do some
blow him.
points of-
I'll lethal blow him.
Your lethal
Just
blow.
slow down, mate. Just slow down. Just slow down.
Yep.
So just choose what you can do before you actually do stuff.
Yep.
Just roll
Oh,
dice.
So if you're going to lethal blow, right click on the damage and then add +2, 2d6 to the stunt damage.
2d6. Roll.
That's better. 22, that is a dead orc.
Nice.
Okay. We are going across. We have this orc here is going to move to there and try and take out this elf. That is a hit. That's a whopping 8 points of sucky damage to the elf.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why is he still part of the combat? He's not. Okay, Gimli, your turn.
Gimli smash. Where should I go? Where should I go? So Legolas has got to go over there. Yeah, I guess go for this guy near me.
Okay.
The most logical one to go for.
That is a success.
I use my icy blow.
You're using it now? Go for it. So add an extra 1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay, stunt damage. So that's stunt damage of 1 and then damage modifier of 2.
Correct.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that guy's dead. 30 points again.
3. I'll shout at you, Legolas.
So he is dead. He is now removed from combat and he's up there. Okay, 3 for Gimli. 2
Gimli's
for
a beast,
Legolas. He is.
I'm gonna.
It's
get
not
flanking
his
and
turn
aiming.
yet.
Oh,
Well, because this orc comes before him, so this orc is going to attack and... no, I succeeded. I actually hit Legolas, and I done a whole 3 points of damage. I feel special. Okay, you can kill him now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That's a
That's 3 as
success with 3 stunt points, so you can use Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor for 3 stunt points. So when you click do damage, add an extra right-click on it and add an extra 1d6, and you're ignoring his armor altogether.
Does that 3 is what I rolled, but I also get 1 more every turn, right?
No.
I thought Hunter or Archery style
Hunter
gave me
gets Hunter will get you a +2 damage, and that will take into account when you roll the damage. So if you right-click on it, do the +1d6, then it will automatically add the extra damage on top of that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
So right-click in the chat under damage, and then add an extra 1d6, and that will take into account your Mighty Blow, and then the rest of the damage will stack on top automatically.
Okay. My question was, I thought that I would get +1 for Pierce Armor every turn somehow. That I thought that there was
No,
the archery style.
when you aim, you get to half its armor automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then if you use Pierce Armor for 1 stunt, you then get to ignore its armor, which is what you've done. Then you added an extra 1d6 for the damage. So you can see here under your damage in the chat, you've got 1d6 for base, +3 because longbows are 1d6 +3. Then your perception of 2. Then you've got an extra 1d6 for your dexterity bonus. Then you've got 2 for your hunter, 2 for your archery skill, and then an extra 1d6, which gives you a total of 16. And if I do that,
was, I thought there wasn't something that let me get one stunt point with Legolas. I thought there was.
No, that's if Aragorn gives it to you.
Oh, it's if Aragorn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
But
if Aragorn gets something,
he has a grand total of 15 hit points. You done 16 in 1 attack, so he is now. I'm going to move him back because I want to paste blood, and he's now moving back. Actually, I'm going to move him down here. So I will now remove him from combat. And we now have a bunch more orcs are going to start turning up. Wait, where is he? He should also be removed from combat because you killed him. So
there's a couple of ones on the list as well.
Yep, I will get around to them when I pop up because it does tell me where they are. So I'm going to be charging these guys up. One of them is going to get in and he's going to try and take out that angry little dwarf. I'm pretty much guaranteed to hit. Oh,
what?
Nice.
What? You're guaranteed to hit? Why is that?
Because he has 11. But here's the annoying thing. That is only going to do 9 points of damage, not 16, because of his armor.
But 9's quite a lot.
9 is quite a lot, but he has like 15 hit points. So it's 53 hit points. So okay, Aragorn, your turn.
Attack this little guy here.
Okay.
Not as much as I can do, really, is there?
Attacking is really all you can in this fight.
Oh, aim. Should aim. Okay.
Okay, Seb is saying hello. Hello there, Seb.
Hello, Seb. Nothing special this time, just a general
Nothing
attack and
special.
general hit.
And that's a general suck.
That's not very good.
Yeah.
That's rubbish.
You've rolled better. I have to say you have rolled better.
Thanks. 1 and a 2.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more orcs are coming up. Let's watch them slowly come up. And now that is going to be, these 2 are coming up here and here. I'm going to start moving these guys off the ramparts. We're just going to make the assumption that they are still fighting. But I need the space. You 2 are going to join, so are you guys going to join? We have 2 more coming up here. We have 1 more over here, And we have one more over here, and I will roll NPCs. Haldir, it is your turn again with your 18. That was such a huge roll you done.
Yeah, so we'll just aim, and I press T, and I get flanking, hopefully.
You do, so right-click on it and add an extra +1.
All right. Where do I... +1? Hopefully that does that.
Okay, that is a success. Wow.
Holy crap. All right, I want to lethal blow him.
Yep.
And I want to pierce his arm, or lethal blow, I think is 5.
Lethal blow is 5, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just...
You can use your maneuver. Skirmish will also let you move yourself into another position.
I really like my positioning.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyways, I'll lethal blow him. So I right-click the damage, and I add a 2 dice.
2 dice.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
13 points of damage. Nice.
Man.
Okay. We are moving off to... He gets to retaliate. He does not get a bonus because he's not flanking. And I don't think I hit. I missed. Okay, we then have this guy is going to try and attack this elf here. So you no longer get the flanking, and I miss. Gimli, your turn.
Gimli smash.
Gimli smash.
I think that's all I'm going to do. I was just looking at flanking. I like that flanking idea. I wonder about jumping over here. Would I get flanking then on this guy?
You're going to be flanked.
Yes. Yes, it will.
But I'm going to be flanked, yeah. That was my only problem with that was being flanked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you're really tough. You got like 56 HP.
It was down to like 40.
You get hit full
Do you have
round.
an AoE hammer axe attack?
Yeah, that's what I wanted really, something to take out lots of stuff at once, but okay. I'll chuck the aim in there this time because I always forget that.
Nice. 6 stunt points. Okay, so I would really say what you probably want to do is mighty blow this guy for 1 and then lightning attack. Okay, if you mighty blow, you can use skirmish to move into position to flank this guy here. And then you can get an attack off for him. So mighty blow this one to get an extra 1d6 plus 2. And then use a second attack on this guy here with the flanking bonus. So effectively, you're charging through, you whack this guy out of the way, probably murder him, and smash him. Yeah. How does that sound for an attack?
I like murdering stuff, so that's good. So mighty blow is 1d6?
Mighty blow, plus 2. Plus 2, remember?
Plus 2. Yep.
Should I just say that guy's dead?
He murdered. So
he is
through to here.
Dead.
Turn around on this guy, get flanking, which is nice.
Yep, so add an extra plus 1 onto that. That's a success. Yes. And then just a normal attack.
Just a normal attack.
Just a normal murder death kill.
So is that 5? 5.
Nice. Okay. We have that guy there is out of combat. So it is Legolas, your turn.
All right. Can I just kill this guy if I kick him off the edge?
You would have to roll stunt points to do that, but yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna try to shoot the guy. No, if I do, no. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna try to kill him.
Okay.
You're just jealous because you're like 2 behind now, aren't you? You got 2 kills.
Yeah, rub it in. Yeah. All right.
You need some stunt points, mate. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. That's 1 stunt point, but that will be enough for you to pierce his armor and totally do that. So 13.
That's enough.
That's not quite enough. He's got 2 hit points left.
Oh, dude.
All right, we need to go back to the start where we said, like, is that Legolas? And I'm going to be like, no, he doesn't do near enough damage.
Okay, these guys are getting close to forming their own army up here. So we almost have an army.
Ooh.
Yep.
What does that mean? Do we have to get over and do some smashing?
Someone may have to go up there and do some smashing. Legolas, it's time for you to feel the pain of... Ah, yes, I do get a hit. No stunts, but I do get to hit. Oh, you are going to take 5 hit points. You're down to 40.
Oh, man.
How far is it over there? 20, 30? It's quite far for Gimli.
Quite far. This guy is going to try and attack Gimli. I just hit 3 stunt points. I'm going to use Pierce Armor, and I'm going to try and kick you back.
Wow. Okay.
So no extra damage, but I'm going to Pierce Armor, so it's going to half your armor. Half armor, apply damage, and I'm kicking you back to... No, actually, I'm going to swing you in between the 2 orcs, so I now get flanking. If you're going to use tactics, I'm going to use tactics.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Right.
It's actually afraid you're not going to live long enough to actually do anything to me, though.
Roll modifier as a whole 1. Oh, just 5 stunt points. Yeah, lethal blow. Could I roll any more ones?
That was a lot of ones.
It was a lot of ones. Wow. Okay, Aragorn, your turn.
Can I charge or anything?
You can charge. Remember, if you charge, everybody who are all enemies within 8 feet, so there'll be these 2 enemies here and here, will be receiving a -1 on attacks for the next round, if they live.
It's not that long. They live that long. See, what I'm thinking is, does Aragorn need to get his ass on the other side of it to help out the other elven guy?
Okay.
Because he's really struggling.
Yes.
But I don't know if I can do it in 1 round or do something like to get over there. Because he's quick. He's got running, isn't he, as well?
He does.
So does that help? Can I do anything?
Okay, if you charge...
Gimli's fine. No one cares about Gimli. Gimli's okay. He's fine.
Okay, well, yeah, what is his speed? His speed is 13, so he can move 13 yards, and if he takes a run, that'll up it to 26 yards for a run.
Ooh, that's so close, isn't it?
Well, that's 26 yards there. He can then take another move action to get there, but he won't be able to. Charge is half of your move, and at the moment...
Well, can I do
Actually, a charge... No, a charge will put you there, which will let you attack this guy here.
Attack him. Let's do that.
Yes. Okay, so all of these ones up here will get a -1 on their attack, being that you've charged.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can hit now and actually do some damage. Really interesting bit. Does a +1 on charge?
+1 on charge,
like
yes.
aim?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oh, no stunt dice, which is
no stunt dice. It almost went to a 1 there.
Oh, I know. Yeah, 1-on-1 would have been perfect. Well, at least I'm over there now to help out the poor elf guy.
At least you are. Okay, so we have 1 guy up here, 1 guy here. Oops. 1 guy here. I'm going to get these guys to move over to here.
Wow.
There, and this guy's going to come up here. I'm going to roll the dice. And now you guys also notice something unusual. Let's see. you notice this really weird-looking orc covered massively in armor with a big, giant, glowing stick running down the river.
Excellent.
Yes.
I wonder what he's doing.
Right, I actually need to use the loo, so give me half a sec. You guys talk about combat.
Combat. I'm slightly scared of combat. It seems to be killing us slowly. Just me? I can't hear you. Are you talking or are you just ignoring me?
What?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're right.
What's the actual question? I guess I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. No, he's just saying you guys discuss combat.
Oh, discuss it? Well, I mean, we probably got to shoot that guy.
Yeah. Maybe we should Gimli down there. Can Gimli jump?
I don't think we want to. I don't think you want to jump down there. I was thinking like maybe Haldir and Legolas will spend the turn shooting him.
Shooting him.
I'm slowly walking Theoden in from the right side.
Oh, have you been doing that, have you? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sneaky.
I don't know that we have another hero though, so I think until Gandalf and them show up, which should probably be like somewhere in round 2.
Yeah, we're always fated to lose this, aren't we? And
Yeah, I
how
don't
it
know.
works.
I mean,
We get overawed and then we pull back. Kind of how it works in the end.
But I'm thinking like Gimli's killing them pretty quick. If we can get
Oh yeah, he
Theoden
can
over
just two
here,
around though.
we might be
He
able
only
to.
can go to maximum, so.
Right.
And the 2 around, there's how many appear? Like 8 appear around. It's gonna be hard for me to keep up.
Mhm.
Okay, so you see these guys over here next to Aragorn? They are no longer a part of the combat. They're all dying, I'm sorry.
Oh, what, the orcs?
Yep, the orcs are all going. And you now
Where are
have
they
an
going?
army up there.
Oh,
Yes.
that wasn't quite quick enough to get over there. Okay.
Yep, 5 orcs got up there. So, Heldir, you still hold initiative.
All right,
Cool.
I am going
Followed by
to
Gimli, which is nice.
move over here and shoot at that runner.
Shoot at the runner? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Can we change history? That's the question.
That is a success.
All right. And then
The stunt dice, don't we? That's one.
I got 2, so I'm gonna ignore armor.
You didn't get any
Or
stunt
have it.
dice, did you?
No, I didn't get some. No, I didn't get any. Just
Aren't
18
those-
damage.
Oh,
And you fought
No, you
with
have to have
Legolas.
what?
You were shooting with Legolas there.
I'm clicked on. Shoot, you're right. Yeah. Let's redo it. I've screwed it all up. Okay.
That's all right.
All right. Aim. Target. Bow. Oh crap.
That's a success.
Did it?
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
With
2
stunt
stunt points.
It's actually better.
It's a better roll,
okay.
yes.
So yeah. So I want to.
2-1-2 is actually better than what
pierce
you
the armor.
Pierce the armor. Okay. So I will apply damage and I will half that armor, dropping him down by 9 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, Gimli, your turn.
I think Gimli's going to smash. You can't do anything about the guy down there, so he's just going to have to take up some
You
people.
have 2
clear some
throwing
area.
axes.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to do much damage to them, though.
Oh.
I'm better off stopping these guys becoming an army than I am
Yeah, you're
taking
probably
out
right.
the guy down
Yeah,
there.
kill one of them. Yeah.
Well, try.
Yeah.
Come on, I need sub points. Lots of sub points, please.
You want lots and
Aim,
lots and
smash.
lots.
6 be good.
5 stunt
5.
points.
Okay. It's not bad.
I would say don't bother with a lethal blow. You want your multiple attacks. So mighty blow that guy
Yeah,
and then multiple attack.
Yeah.
So an extra d6 plus
2.
so d6 plus 2. Smash.
Are you happy with that roll? That's actually not a bad roll.
Smash.
He's
It's
dead.
not bad.
He's
Let's just try
dead.
and get this guy. Oh, that's all right. And then some more damage. Oh, only 20 points. Is
Only
that enough?
20. Yep, that is. Yeah.
7.
You got
7,
2.
Legolas. 7. 2 kills, mate. Right?
Okay, I just have to get, let's see, if I re-roll, ignore this roll that's popping up. That's him, because I want to have the big dead symbol on him, and now I can remove him there. And he can go into the pile of dead Uruk there. He is that guy
Way
there.
smaller than mine.
Sorry?
Your pile's way smaller than mine, Legolas.
Okay, Legolas, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move over here and wait a minute. I'm Legolas, not the other dude.
You're taking out the guy that we're running a walk, yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
That is a success, no stunts.
All right.
That is 15 and half his armor, so that gives him 2 hit points left.
What are you going for that? No, I thought you were going to go for the running guy, weren't you? Down here.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, bro.
I forgot.
Okay,
He's kind of important.
this guy is
He's
going
kind
to
of
try and take on Legolas. Chances of me hitting are I hit. I actually succeeded. Let's not do damage on myself. Not that I do much, 5 points. Okay, these guys are going to start targeting the elves up here. That is a success. That is some damage off them. He's going to target this elf up here. That is a miss, so we'll ignore that roll.
You know, us not having our elves attack at the same time is not helping us. It's not fair.
Having the elves attack.
No, our elves never attack back, do they?
No, they're mainly there for cannon fodder to keep things there, but I can attack them. Here we go. They'll attack.
No, it's okay.
They'll retaliate.
Because they're not in the initiative, are they?
No, they're not. They were taking up too much space in the initiative.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Half damage. So he did actually kill this particular orc here. So that's another orc. We'll put it down here for that one. And this elf is now going to attack this guy.
But that wasn't Legolas's kill, was it, though?
No, it wasn't.
Is that right?
Yeah, it wasn't.
No. Cool.
Oh, nice. And that's this guy down here gone as well.
They're doing things better than Legolas is.
Okay, this big guy is running. He is very heavily armored. He only gets halfway. Looks like you have one more turn to kill him. Now, this guy's going to try and take on Gimli. So that is ignore the second roll. I clicked it twice by mistake, and I am going to use 2 stunt points to see if I can. Oh, nice.
Wow, that's hurt.
Gimli may need to retreat a bit, but the real pain is the army. So armies are handled slightly differently. They are akin to having a huge amount of people. He is going to take on Haldir. The key thing for it, they still have the same base attack and all that sort of stuff. So that is a success with 5 stunt points. But the key thing with them is they hurt, and they have a huge amount of hit points.
Oh my god.
Yes. So Haldir is now down to half his
How
hit
does
points.
that work then? So how is an army allowed to attack one person? That doesn't seem to make any sense.
It's just the way they've decided to handle it. An army is basically akin to a large amount of people all attacking at once. So they still all only attack as if they're one person, but because there's so many of them, you get to add more dice into it. So a small army will add, I think, +3, then it's +6. +3, then it's 1d6, then 2d6, then 2d6 +3, and it goes up like that.
Because that's gonna kill any individual in like 2 rounds, isn't it? Really?
It is, so you need to kill them. They also have 4 times the amount of hit points. No, not quite. They have 2.5 times the hit points. So you can still kill them, but that's why you want
that's
to.
gonna be really hard for.
Yeah. Well, this is the Battle of Helm's Deep. It is difficult.
Yeah, sure, but you're going to kill off that guy real quick.
He did die in the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, -10. That's why there's also a limit on for that. Now I will get the elf to retaliate. Oh, nice. That guy's got 1 hit point left. Aragorn, your turn.
I might as well take on the army.
Okay.
Is it flanked as well?
It is, yes. Actually, because it's uber flanked, because you got so many people there, you will get a +2 to your attack.
Can I have 2 extra skill points as well?
Uh,
I was joking.
no. Now, I will, because one of them was actually damaged, I will put that down to 33. So they had 5 less hit points because one of the guys from the army was a bit more damaged. But there we go. You've knocked it down by probably 1/6 of its health.
Mm-hmm.
And let's come running over to support Gimli. Haldir, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot the armored guy out there again.
Yep. That is a hit with 2 stunt points.
All right, I want to pierce the armor.
Sweet. 4, and because I use a thing, there we go. He's down to half his hit points.
Okay.
Now we'll just get the rest of the guys coming up and add them to the field. Zoink. One more guy. Where's another guy? I know I had a bunch of them. Here we go. And I think it is still Gimli's turn. Yep, Gimli next. Go for it.
Oh, same as usual, really. Just do the attack.
Sweet. Success.
No skill points there.
It doesn't matter. I think he's dead. Where is he? He is that one up there, and he is out of the thing. Okay, so you guys are actually closer to this victory than you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you've only got 6 more guys to kill for you guys to win this stage of the battle. Legolas, your turn.
How many do they got to get? How many armies they got?
They've got to get 5 armies. The thing is, if this Uruk-hai Berserker gets through, then the actual standing armies will be able to just walk through. They don't have to scale the wall. And as soon as they can start doing that, they're going to win.
Okay. All right. So Legolas is going to shoot that dude. Bang, bang.
He has 20 hit points left. Oh, nice. No. I wouldn't.
You've got sub points, bro. Stop.
Yes. Don't just hit the damage. So right click on the damage. I would say use Mighty Blow.
Okay.
That is going to add an extra d6, and then you can.
I would rather do. I'd rather do a second attack than.
Okay, that's actually yes. If you have a look, he has perforate for 4 stunt points. You got 4 stunt points, so you can do that. So perforate is the same as a second attack, but it's costs 1 more stunt point. However, you get to add an extra 1d6 on top of the damage.
Do that. That sounds great.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So I mean, 1 more die 6 is nice, but what I was thinking is, I would use the lightning attack for 3, and then with the other point, I would ignore his armor.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but I thought maybe because you said he was armored. I don't know where
Yes.
that actually lies, but I thought maybe it would be more than 6 points worth, but I'm not for sure.
No, that's fine. The perforate automatically perforates the armor. I'm just saying.
Oh, it perforates the armor. Oh, okay.
It's
All
an
right.
extra
Both
attack that
attacks.
does, yeah, so you can,
Oh, okay.
so your first attack will half the armor, the second attack will ignore the armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to do that then.
Yeah. It's a rogue's extra super powerful attack.
I just roll the dice.
Just, yep, so roll straight damage again.
Okay.
Sweet. So we do that, and we half its armor. It's down to 6 hit points. And now roll a second attack.
Come on, roll. Come on, dude. Just got this.
16. Yep. Sweet. So now right click on the damage and add an extra 1d6 on top of it for the perforate.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Damage and ignore it. So he is in fact down, which is what you wanted.
Well, you can do damage. Look at that.
Right. And now we have a bunch more Uruk. So this guy is going to move. Let's see. I've got 1, 2. I'm going to try and combine an army. So I'm going to move him over to there. I've got him. No. He is moving over.
Oh, before you combine the army, can I bring Theoden in?
No.
I've been slowly walking him in from the... Oh.
Well, I mean, do you want him to die? Where is he? I haven't been paying attention to that.
I moved him here. It's not letting me click and point. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh, I drew him. Sorry. Let me get rid of that.
Oh, I see him. He's hiding.
This, delete this. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to charge him in to attack the Uruk-hai.
Yeah, interesting.
Does he not have enough health? I don't know how much hit.
Oh, he has enough health. Yeah, okay, I can add him to the list. So Theoden rolls a 20.
Nice.
Okay. So yes, you get to charge him in for an attack. Go for it.
Okay. All right. It's a longsword. +4. I gotta T this dude. All right. Ugh.
Missed.
You get +1 for a charge. Does that help?
10 defense. Yes, it does. That's a hit.
Oh.
With 3 on the stunt dice.
Because you're doing a charge, you get +1. Oh, bro. I can't help you. Can't help you damage though.
Yeah. Nope, it does no damage because he has 4.
The armor? Oh.
Yes, okay, yes you can. That might actually help. So half the armor.
I wanna oh, okay, yeah.
Yep, you want to kick him back?
Yeah, it sounds like a great move.
Because that will kick him back and basically kill him as he flies off. Where is this guy? Oh, that's why it's not going on. There he is. So that does kick him back, and that will count towards your total. And then I will remove him from the queue.
Not today. Theoden waves his sword.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to crowd them all over here. They are all happy that there is a nice big army coming there. This guy is going to come up to there. I need one more over there to get that. Oh, look, there's one more here. We've got another army.
I think Gimli's going to be dead this round, you know, with your army attack.
Well,
you're
the
not gonna
army
be
turns
dead.
up.
You got like 50 health, don't you?
He's taking
Oh,
quite a
you
lot.
actually have. Oh my gosh, you've
19.
taken a lot of damage.
I've taken a lot of damage, yeah, right. That's why I questioned the army versus one person, because it's going to kill him.
Right. So that is one more army there. Then this guy has 1 hit point. He is going to try and take out an elf. And that's a miss.
Not that roll, is not.
Not with that roll, no. This guy's going to try and take out an elf. Yes, that is enough to hit. Not enough to do massive damage, though. Yep, no, the elf is still alive. Aragorn, your turn.
Attack the army again.
Attack the army? Sweet.
I really need some skill points here, desperately. Aimed, attack.
Yes, 6 of them. Okay, who are you going to give the 1 stunt point to? Gimli?
Yes.
Cool, and you still got 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do some serious something over this. Right.
I would possibly use Embolden
Focus
to
the
give
Uruk-hai.
Gimli another 6 hit points.
Say that again.
Use Embolden to
Do what?
give Gimli 6 hit points.
Oh, for next round.
Yeah.
Because we'll need them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
That still gives you 3 hit points, 3 stunt points to use.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Lightning attack.
I was wondering that, but then I won't just maybe boost up my damage, 1d6 extra damage.
Well, you might be able to kill the
Probably
Uruk-hai
better.
who's bloody over there by the elven warrior, and that would count for 1.
I'm more
And
worried
then
about the
you
army,
might be
mate.
able
That
to kill
army
the other
is doing-
Uruk-hai opposite you,
No,
or
the
set him up for
army, bro.
Haldir to kill him, and that'll
I
count
need
for
to get rid of
2.
that army.
And then we just got to kill 1 more, and that'll be 20.
No, but there's an army there with
Yeah, but
like
we only need to kill
30 odd
20.
hit points.
Yeah, an
Yeah,
army will
kill
count for 4.
It's got 60 health minus 10. It's like a 50 health.
But you can, if you kill an army, that will count for, that'll basically put you over the limit for how much you've
You
killed.
could kill 2 Uruk-hai there with just Aragorn, and then we kill 1, and we beat it.
Why is everything selected on my screen as well?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks, that's weird.
Did you drag
Um,
a box or something?
No, I think so. That's weird. God. How much health has
Decisions.
that army got?
The army has 33 out of 40 hit points.
I don't do that much damage, do I? That's a problem.
No.
Well, those other guys are like, you could kill 2 in a turn, and then we only have to kill
No, I
1.
couldn't. No, he's not. He's not Gimli. He can't. He can't do that much damage. If I do a
They're
lightning
weak,
attack,
though.
all I do
there's,
is
There's blood spray on them.
Yeah, so
No, that's
this
something
one
to do.
over here can be killed in 1 turn. That one over there can be killed in 1 turn.
well, I've still got to finish off my attack on the army.
Yep.
So maybe
Okay.
I'm doing a lightning attack on that. Finish
Oh,
off
yeah,
that.
that's
and
right.
then
Yeah,
do
I
a
forgot
lightning
you were
attack
doing
on-
the attack on the army.
So you could
Yeah.
possibly use your dagger to throw your dagger at this Uruk-hai here. He only needs 1 hit point and he's dead. So that could be your lightning attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a bow as well. Or was that too hard to?
Honestly, I would say as you're in the midst of a battle with an army, dropping everything
Oh,
to
yeah,
do that. Yeah, it's just
Okay,
easier
so
to
let's-
yank out a dagger.
Okay, let's just damage on this guy's here.
Okay.
It's just standard damage, which is not a lot.
And not a lot, but it's better than nothing.
And then do
Okay.
my next attack on these guys here with my dagger.
That is a hit.
Success. And then there you go. 1 point damage.
Apply damage, and that has killed him. Where is he in the list? He is there. He is going up to there. I think you only need 3 more guys left to kill.
4, 5, 6,
The,
7,
Only 2 more.
10,
Now that
11,
guy's
12,
dead.
13,
Well,
14,
let's
15,
see. 1,
16,
2,
17,
3,
18,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
2.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You're right. 2 more. Okay, so we have these guys here joining the battle. We'll put him Him there. He's getting up. Looks like he may have taken a bit of damage some other way somehow. He's getting up, and I need one more guy. Where is he? There we go. He's coming all the way from across the battlefield. I'm running out of people to throw at you, but he goes up and he also joins the battle.
All right.
Okay, Theoden, your turn.
All right. Theoden is going to target the guy in front of him. And I got to open his thing.
Aim.
And attack him with his longsword. Yes.
That is a hit. 4 stunt points.
And then with the 4 stunt points, we're going to do reflex attack or lightning attack him.
Yep.
And with the 1 point, we'll do a I
Yep.
guess nothing.
Okay, that's fine. 8 points of damage. And your second attack.
Can I use that 1 remaining point as like an aim action or
Yes.
something?
Yep, why not?
Okay.
Nice,
Yes.
that's a hit. Sweet. Haldir, your turn.
All right, Heldir is going to shoot the guy that's bloody over there.
Yep.
All right. Now aim. We're gonna bow shoot him, so we don't have to go past the army.
That is a hit.
All right.
10
And
points.
we got 3 stunt points, so I want to do another attack on him.
He didn't get 3 stunt points.
Oh, I didn't.
No,
get
you
3
didn't get
stunt
some points. No, you
Yeah.
have to match up the 3 with something else. You have to
Oh,
get doubles and
gotcha.
rolls. And it says stunt points on the second row down normally.
Okay, so that is that one. Now I'll just do a full count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I must have miscounted. 18. Because those other 2 Orokai were
18.
killed by the... Yeah, these 2 down here, they were killed by the elves, not by the heroes.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
That's all right. These guys are going to attack, and then it will be Gimli's turn. If Gimli can kill this army, which there is no chance he can't.
What do you mean there's no chance they can't?
There's a high chance he can. That's, yeah. Let me just apply damage. First, Elf is thrown over, and he is dead. Haha, dead Elf. Okay, Gimli, your turn.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to take on the little army.
Yes.
I've got 6 points to spend as well, which is fun.
6
Is that
points. Right? No, you gave
Me,
Aragorn
I-
gave you 1, so you can basically use Mighty Blow as a free action.
Okay, so I'll just do aimed attack on these guys for now.
Sweet.
That's a good start. Yep.
Yep.
Dwarven axe attack.
Oh, that's a success though.
Close, wasn't it?
Okay, do your Mighty Blow.
Plus 1d6 2. Come on then, be good. 40 points.
That's terrible. I would re-roll it because you get a re-roll with Gimli.
Oh, really? Oh my god. No pressure. That's worse.
That's okay. Well, let's take the top one, shall we?
Doesn't make that much difference. That's shocking.
How is it lower?
It
I
was a
rolled
worse roll.
I rolled 3 1s, that's why.
Oh.
3
I
1s,
see
a
it.
2, and a 4.
Yeah, the D6s
Yeah, no,
at
it's
the
a
bottoms
shocker.
are 1s. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, if
Yeah.
Theoden is joining the battle, Theoden is a legitimate target now. Not that I can hit. Legolas, your turn. Can Legolas kill 2 in 1 and win the battle?
Yeah, so Legolas is... This one in front of Legolas is bloody, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's just we'll target him.
If you can get 4 stunt points, or even 5 stunt points, you could possibly kill 2 straight off.
Yeah. All right. Bam. Bow.
No stunt points.
Okay.
But you can still kill this one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay, 18, half
Holy
his
crap.
armor. And he is definitely toast, which is good because it was his turn next. 1 more, to kill, and then that is, you guys have actually won the first part. Let's see, can an army take out Gimli?
Yeah. Oh dear. Gimli's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he's all over.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
No, he isn't. 4 hit points, people. If Aragorn hadn't used his ability to give him extra hit points, he would be dead.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. These guys are going to start heading into try and build yet another army. I am going to make another attack at King Theoden. Oh, I actually hit, no stunt points.
Shouldn't that guy be... Oh, that's a new guy. This
Yep.
guy's not bloodied, right?
Ignore the blood. The blood's just from
The
previous.
blood is
the old
just
guy
effects.
blood,
Yeah. Legolas needs to go down. But with 1 stunt point, I'm not really going to be able to do much. Apply. Okay, this guy's moving up and going to attack Heldir. That is a miss. The army is going to now attack Heldir.
Goodbye, how dear.
Nope, that is a
missed him.
miss. Aragorn, your turn.
How much health's on the how's the army looking?
It's about a quarter down.
Okay. So who is everyone near me that's been attacked and he's taken out?
Nope, all of them are fresh.
One full health.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
He doesn't do enough damage to take out an army. That's a problem. I could take out this orc over here by jumping at him, I guess.
Yep, go for it. I'll move the orc out of the way for you.
Yeah, get flanking. That'll help us.
That is 2 stunt points. Are you going to give anyone another stunt point?
Oh, Gimli needs it desperately.
Yep. Okay, and you still have 2, so you can pierce his armor. Or add an
Yes.
extra d6. Sweet, pierce armor.
Yeah, piss on.
Okay, roll for me
So
some
just some
damage. Oh, nice.
Does it not
3
take him out?
stunt points. Not enough. He has 3 hit points left. Theoden, your turn.
All right, Theoden, I think, is for the win here.
Okay.
Gonna kill this guy in front of him. All right, we're gonna aim. Gonna use a sword attack.
That is a hit.
And here we go.
No, he's not.
Dang.
Heldir, your turn.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Aldir's
go for the
gonna
guy just
move
on
to
foot.
this side so he gets flanking.
Yep.
And then he's gonna focus this bloody orc a little bit. It's aim. Sword.
That's a hit.
Yes. And
That's
That's damage. And that is the final stroke down. The last orc goes off the battlefield and you guys get your extra points. And you win. How much? That was 8 rounds.
very Pyrrhic.
But you guys win the first stage of the battle.
All right.
So that was just the opening maneuvers. Now we're not going to do the secondary maneuvers and stuff. Like, we're not going to do a crisis point for the second one. So what I will do is, if I pop this back in, we go up and up. So our first stage of the battle is won by you guys. If you can win the second stage of the battle, you actually win the battle outright, because it's best out of 3. And this one, you get to attack. Oh, none of the stuff that I put in saves. That's interesting. I didn't know it. Not to worry, because we're now using communication leadership. So that's Aragorn at a +6. And communication leadership. So it is, yeah, -3 for King Theoden. So you're rolling at a +1 for this particular one. Aragorn, however, you were rolling at a +1 before, weren't you? You lose your strategic thing, so you are now going to be rolling at a +4. Because you lose the surprise. The orcs are now fully aware that the elves are in the combat. And I am still, this is the worst one for me, because I only have a +2. And you guys still have a higher position, so I'm actually getting a -1 all up. So
you didn't get the wall blown up, so.
And you didn't get, correct, I didn't get the wall blown up, so I am actually still fighting with you guys at the advantage. So we'll start off with, I'll roll the first roll. Oh no, first I will delete the particular stats up here, because you guys are no longer at +17. It's still the same target numbers. You still have your target number is 11, and you have to make 20. My target number is 13, and I have to make 15.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to roll communication leadership, and that is a failure for me. The orcs' leadership is starting to wane. Okay. Roll for me a communication leadership there, King Theoden.
Is it -3?
Aragorn was excited.
That is a success, and you've got 4.
That was me, Aragorn, sorry.
Hi, Zachy. In about 20 minutes, buddy. +0. And you got +4. Okay. That was for Aragorn. King Theoden.
What's
roll.
Did you say Theoden was -3 or -1?
I'll minus the 1 from the thing. So just roll a communication leadership, and then I -3 from the total. But you only have to get an 11.
I don't put anything in the roll modifier.
No,
don't
you
worry
don't.
about it. Just roll.
I'll take care of that. That is a total success. So that now goes to a +6. So I'm at +0. You guys are at +6 for round 1. Round 2.
Nice.
I go again. And I
minuses.
Minuses, and I have a -1, so that is a failure. I failed by 1. Aragorn, your turn. 22. Oh, nice. And that is 6. Far out. Aragorn is owning this particular battle. So you are now at +12. +18. Far out. Okay. I actually think we're not going to have to do the final stage of the battle, because I think you guys are going to win. You have managed to, well, you kept the gates, outer walls successfully intact by shooting down the guy. I finally succeed, and I get 6.
You got 6.
Yes.
Oh, we might as well. There's 2. There's chances we're going to get 1 each basically on this next round.
Yes.
So next round.
Go for it.
There's a 6 in there.
Aragorn won us.
Got it.
Wow. Okay. So that is sitting at a almighty +24 out of 20. Whoa. Oh, come on. Stop doing that to me. Okay, thank you. Did King Theoden want to try as well?
To weigh in?
Oh, just to weigh in? Okay, yeah. I thought, it's not let me grab him? Okay, I got it.
Nice. So that puts you up to A whopping 28 there. Okay, so yeah, the final stage of the battle, basically the outer walls did not fall. The orcs just kept pressing up against the walls, unable to get enough troops on top of the walls to make a difference, with Aragorn keeping the elves at the back line, shooting up and over. That helped you win the first round of combat with your stealth attack, and then just with basically the sheer amount of people on the walls, you guys just fight back. It goes to the very final stage, and as the orcs' numbers are starting to wane, from the rear pops up Gandalf and the riders of Rohan and the Fanghorn Forest that Treebeard sent, and basically you guys wipe out the orc army without losing the Gaping Wall. How was that?
Fantastic.
Crazy.
You done better than the actual
Very scary with
heroes.
those big armies.
The
armies
armies are
are.
scary, yeah. But they're meant to be. That's the whole point.
I think what you should have done was given us the rest of the elves to play with as well. We might have kept it a bit more of a chance against the armies.
Yeah,
'Cause
possibly.
if we all
Well,
attacked
Gimli's
it,
really strong. Yeah, I mean, like, if we
Gimli's
didn't have
insane.
Gimli so strong, because you were killing 2 people in a turn, I
Yeah.
think they would overrun us.
I done a prelim battle and it kind of went the same way. I didn't bother having the initiative order, so that's why I got a bit thrown with too many elves there. But yeah, basically they were there to look nice on the battlefield. They weren't really there to help. They were there if they were the closest, the orcs would attack them instead of the heroes. So the basic
flanking
cannon
as well.
fodder and flanking, yeah. But they weren't really the same as the armies. They weren't a part of it unless the orc army combined.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. But still, yeah, what do you guys think how they have managed to create mass battles?
It's pretty interesting to me. I mean, like, I've never seen mechanics for it before.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
We've just had a thing, although I don't know how long. Magic the Casual, YouTube just recommended to me this. What is going on? We're recreating the Battle of Helm's Deep using Fantasy Age. And yeah, there's very few systems that actually handle mass battles on this sort of
I was
level.
about to say that, yeah. Is there any other army
I don't know.
fighting system?
The good thing is this is not just reserved for Fantasy Age. You can play these mass battles in Modern Age or even in The Expanse with ships.
Like,
That's what it reminded me of, actually, especially with the phases for the attacking, but not to this extent with the
I
ship
mean,
attacks.
Yeah.
They kind of broke it down, didn't they?
Yeah,
there
rockets.
was one game that I can think of where they actually do it, but it's so devoted to it that it's like the only thing that game does.
Yeah.
And that would be what's that one where you buy the figurines and you paint them? And you put
Warhammer
them out there?
40K.
Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of that I remember
Yeah.
true.
having mass
how does that
battle
work?
mechanics.
Sorry?
Is that similar, is it? Oh, you played it, haven't you, Paul?
I've played it a lot. It still uses D6s, but it is different. I've just had some guests arrive. Oh, look, we're 18 minutes over. So, yeah, sum up. I quite like that. Did you think the characters actually played the same way they did in the movies?
Legolas is a bit weak. No.
Yeah, it might have been my playing of him. I don't know.
Yes, he is a little weak.
Legolas never did that much damage in the first time playing, did he? He was a bit less.
I think it's because
I thought he was really good that time. He was killing 2-3 people when we were in Baldwin's tomb. He was killing all kinds.
He was killing them a lot quicker.
There was no keeping up with him.
I think it's the stunts. He needed to roll the stunts in order to pierce the armor, so he could do it. Like, he's halving the armor. They had 4 hit points, so he's basically reducing it by 2, but his average rolls were about 15 to 20. He really needed to ignore the armor entirely in order to kill one each turn.
So it was a player issue then?
It was a rolls issue.
When he got his perforate, which was like hard for him to achieve, would do like the average damage that Gimli was doing.
That's right, the minimum damage, yeah.
But Gimli's also got a giant axe and, is smashing. Gimli smash.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference between a fighter and a rogue in this. Rogues can do Like, if you're against people who had 8 hit points, so against a commander, I believe Legolas would actually do better because the commanders have 10 armor. Legolas would just be able to ignore that and just straight damage to hit points, whereas Gimli would be reducing his damage by 10, which is an equivalent to 2d6, which puts him on the same par as Legolas's damage.
Still smashing, though.
Still smashing, yeah. But I do like the battles. Maybe we could look at doing the Battle of Pelennor Fields, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
It would take a bit, but yeah. Where you could use the same system for the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
Yeah, let's level up Gimli as well. He must have done quite well last time.
Well, we could level them all up and we can actually have Gandalf on the field. I was meant to have Gandalf.
Well.
Yeah, I was meant to have Gandalf in this battle. I did create him, but because you guys won the first 2, he didn't need to come out. Which is why I gave you Haldir and Theoden to play with as well.
I guess if they'd blown up the wall, we would have probably lost that one, yeah? Is that
if you had blown up the wall, they would have got the armies through and you would have lost the first attack. Then you would have been at a disadvantage for the second attack, which still I think you would have had a greater chance because of Aragorn's leadership. And then if you had won the second attack, you could have chosen to go leadership or military law. If you had gone leadership, it would have been basically Aragorn versus an Uruk commander, and once it hits the crisis point, that's when Gandalf comes in from the behind and starts laying waste to them from behind. But you won the first 2, you kept the wall intact, so yeah.
Awesome. All right, cool. We'll let you go because you want to go and do...
Yes. So I will do my finishing exit stuff. So thank you, everyone. Where can we find you there, Lee, on the interwebs?
Xbox Cast, just look up the Xbox Cast. It's all over the internet.
Yep.
And Leeho25 is on Twitch.
Sweet. And Rockets?
Badass Rockets TV here on Twitch.
Sweet. And you can find me, Hippo HQ, everywhere you can find good interwebs. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you next week.